Hello. Okay, we're gonna have a initial look at two Chinon drives. I've got a someone on eBay that wants to buy one. This is all I've got left, but I haven't looked at them yet. So let's just move my camera around. Without further ado, we're gonna open one up, see where pin 1 is, and that's without looking at any of my help manuals. This is for you guys that haven't seen the channel. So we're just going to pop open the case, see where pin 1 is, and then we'll connect the grease weasel up. Pin 1 is always here on the red strip, and there should be a marker on board. If not, we'll find another way of doing it. So let's just pop open the case. The Chinon's a little bit different. You've got these tiny little holes, and all you do is you pull your screwdriver underneath and just get it up, and then you've got another one this side, and then she'll pop open. That's one side. You've got another little tab there. Can be a little tight. Might have to get a spudger underneath that. No, we've got it. So these drives are bought from Steve Clifford, which is Amiga Passion. I'll put his link. Oh, I keep doing that wrong. I'll put his link up there. I don't know. I think he might be getting these out of some dead Amigas, or putting Gotek drives in. So yeah, right, so we'll have a look at pin 1. Okay, so we can see there you've got 33 this end, and you've got 4 this end. So your pin 1 would be up here with 4. So we're going to connect that. Pin 1, again, red stripe this side. And connect your grease weasel up. And what we're initially going to do is, normally on a good drive you could run the I've got Keir Fraser's disk tools on there, so I'll put it in and boot it up. But because obviously the drive might be knackered, what we're going to do is boot up WinUAE. And what we'll do is we'll select the test kit in virtual drive format in ADF. We'll boot initially from that, but we'll use DF1 if I connect the grease weasel up on USB. So if we select DF1 as our grease weasel drive. Okay, I don't think there's any jumpers to set on these. Oh, there is, yeah. There is jumpers at the bottom, but this is set up for Amiga drive anyway, so you won't need to change it to PC. Again, if you want any of the settings, PM me. There's another video with the settings on how I've configured this. I mean, I could show you quick, I suppose. So if you just go to configure, there's 2 settings I've got. If I'm connecting a PC drive, I'll select that. So again, there you go, it's telling me there's an error, it can't find the PC drive. Again, if you've not connected your drive properly, it will say that. It will say that too. So I'll just show you quick again. So PC drive, edit, and this is the profile I've got set up, so you don't touch anything else. You just select grease weasel IBM PC drive as A, and on the Amiga side Stuttgart drive 0. So they're the 2 profiles I've named, so I know what I'm looking at. Again, it just saves you changing jumpers over like I did in the first load of videos, really. There used to be a little bit of a problem with this where Rob Smith was saying the Amiga side was a little bit funny, but I don't know what he did, but he sorted it and the drive is working fine now, so you can connect a Amiga drive to this straight off. So anyway, so Amiga drive is your test drive. This will be DF1, and we're booting from the test kit, so your virtual drive. And all we're going to do is we're just going to stick a test disk in, a formatted workbench disk, and just see if it reads. I'm going to make sure this is, I think I formatted this to workbench, so let's see what happens. Right, it feels quite tight going in there. Initially that's quite tight. Let's see what happens. So DFO selected, we don't want that. DF1. And we're just going to do a quick read test. That's not looking too bad. This may be a drive that is used to a computer is used to fit a GoTech in. I don't know. It's, that is strange. Okay, maybe this is a good drive. I'll probably adjust that tray. It's Martin. I'll just say quick hi to Martin. This is the chap that wants the Chinon drive for his A500 he just pulled out of the loft. Initially he thought there was a problem with it, but on watching the videos he did say, that looks like an error on the disc actually. He did say he found out it was his discs, so his discs were all mouldy, and you know, and I said, well, again, refer to what I've put out there. They should look a certain way. They shouldn't look matte. They should look shiny. And he was saying it was making a hell of a noise when he put a floppy in the drive. So that says it all, really. So I said, yeah, don't do that again. Just, you'll have to clean your heads and then try something else. So yeah, so yeah, it's looking like this might be a bad disc, but it may well be the alignment's off. Okay, well, let's just try the other drive. Let's just shut WinUAE down quick. Let's just quit that, unplug that, and test the other drive. So one's not looking too bad already. That's a good sign. Let's just put this aside so we know where we're at. No noise from the drive, so that's a good sign. The disc's okay. Well, in the way there's no mould. Just going to connect the other Chinon drive up. Let's see what this baby does. That's a lot looser, that one. So we'll just boot up WinUAE again. So we'll just load my config. It just gives you more RAM and stuff like that. So if we go floppy drives, we want that as my image again. DF1 set as Amiga. Make sure it's plugged in. Okay, and away we go. Let's just come out of that, make my window a bit smaller. That's it. Okay, so this is just because I've got a filter on the display. I'll just switch it off. That's better. Right, so floppy DF1 read. A little bit more noisier. Let's see what happens when we get to the later sectors. So yeah, Martin wanted a just a spare drive really. After all that, he found out his discs were bad. He just said, you know what, I still want to buy one of your Chinon drives. Just give it a quick service. I mean, I think these will just need a quick service, and then that'll be it. It'll be in the post. I've not had any problems with drives getting anywhere. I always pack them really well. I'll try and do a box in a box, if you know what I'm saying, or get a hell of a load of bubble wrap around it. I'll try and give you an example. Stephen Jones sent his one like this as well. So again, just really well packed. Basically the same as what he's done. Loads and loads of packaging. Bubble wrap over the drive. And as you do, you use an old Amazon box. I think that's everyone's that's everyone's thing at the moment. I've got a pile of boxes behind me, so right, so what's it looking like? Yeah, webcam cable out of the way. So yeah, I think this almost looks like it's, yeah, I've just got a crappy disc in there really. It's just a little test disc formatted. It may well be battered because I keep using it using it on here. So there you go, that's initial bring up of the two drives. I don't think it's going to take much. These almost look like, again, like I say, Steve from Retro Passion, he's probably taken the Amiga apart to put a GoTech in and sent these off to me. So yeah, anyway, bit of a short one that. So there you go, that's for Martin. Thanks a lot, buddy, and I'll let you know when I've fully inspected these and I've got a good disc in. I'll give you a couple of, every time I list a drive, I say what the channel is on eBay, and if you want disc image, you know, screenshots on how the drives performed, I provide all that anyway. So yeah, I could in future, I suppose, do a screenshot of this and show, you know, obviously I'd like completely green zeros, you know, down this side, but again, that's down to the disc. I'd honestly say, let's just do it quick. If I go to head calibration test, I'd honestly say if this was reading 11s on all sectors continuously, we'll go to the next one. That looks fine. And there you go, so does that. I'd say the heads are fine. The drive's okay, it's just when it will get to these, the bad sectors that it was just reading, that's possibly the disc. So yeah, I'd say these drives are fine, but I'll get a disc, a good disc in there, and give it another test. So yeah, anyway, thanks a lot, and yeah, see you next time.